Hello and welcome back to 9 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors.
Not 9 co-hosts.
We already made that joke. But anyways, I'm going to get back into the action here. We are in C deck, the large hospital room. Deciding which door we want to go through next.
Alright, who's next?
So last time we went through the number 5 door.
Junpei, which door do you want?
So we're going to indicate which door we would like to select. So for this one, I'm going to start off with door 3.
I want to go through door number 3.
Nope, you can't.
Watch me.
Huh? Why?
Because it's impossible. If we split ourselves into 3 and 3, then we give up on going through door 3.
Why?
The bracelet numbers for the 6 of us are 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 2 combinations that can go through door 3 with 3 people. 3, 4, 5, or 6, 7, 8. That's it. Of course, 2 teams can't go through the same door.
I see. That means one team would get left behind.
That's right.
That doesn't happen if we go through door 7 or 8?
Junpei, you got to get with the times.
No, they're fine. We've got 3 options. Option A, have 3, 5, and 8 go through door 7, and 4, 6, 7 go through door 8. Option B, 4, 5, and 7 go through 7, and 3, 6, and 8 go through 8. Option C, 3, 6, and 7 go through 7, and 4, 5, and 8 get 8. Those are the only 3 options. That's it.
I want to say stuff, but I can't because it would be spoilers.
At least if we want to get all 6 of us out of here.
Wait. But that means 5 and 6 can never be on the same team.
Oh no.
If we want all 6 of us to go through a door, then June and I can't go into the same one.
Have you mulled it over enough, or do you need more time? Anyway, that's the deal, so think it over. You've got 2 choices, 7 or 8. You can't choose 3. If you choose 3, you're gonna be leaving 3 people behind to die. So what are you gonna do? 7 or 8? Time to choose.
After thinking is over, his conclusion was... the game really doesn't want you to pick 3.
Sorry, Santa, but I still want to go through door 3.
What? That's
Gee,
nuts.
I wonder
You've
why.
gotta be crazy! Why the hell are you so obsessed with that door?
I'm just curious about door 3. That's all.
That doesn't explain shit!
I've got a reason.
It's, a metatextual reason.
I'd be happy to explain it to you if you'll just come with me. I'm curious about the red. 7, would you mind authenticating for me?
Why?
How does nobody realize what he's doing here?
Please, just do it.
Happy?
Yeah, thanks. The number
Dumb
7
for
is
plot
related to
reasons.
the red.
I mean, I suppose on the one hand, Junpei hasn't been that duplicitous so far, but...
Next is June. Please touch the red just like 7 did.
Junpei, what are you trying to figure out?
Ah, yep. I think I might have found another way out.
What?
Really?
Now please, June.
Oh, okay.
All right. The only people who haven't authenticated now are Santa, Clover, and Lotus.
Actually, wait a minute. I want to check something here. So let's see. 7, 5...
So, what's your point?
And then he had June scan. Okay, I see how that works. I promise I'll explain later. It might be way later though.
You don't get it. Think about it.
That's cool. Just make a note, because I won't remember to ask.
Yeah, 1 second. I'll make a note about it.
Huh?
What's the sum of your number and Clover's?
12.
And what's the digital root of that?
3.
Which is Santa's number. By the way, Lotus, what's the number that's currently in the red?
7 plus 6 plus 5 equals 18. It would be 9, right?
Yes, and what will the digital root be if you add 3 to that?
3. The door's number.
There you go.
Hey, wait a minute. What the hell are you up to?
I'm not up to anything. I'm just waiting.
Waiting for what?
I'm waiting for the balance to shift. Santa, or Lotus and Clover. Once one of you moves, the others won't have a choice. So I'm waiting.
You son of a bitch! You tricked us! Then all that stuff you were going on about is all bullshit!
Bullshit? Huh. I don't think so. Didn't I tell you I'd figured out another way to get out of here? This is it.
Why the hell would you do something like this?
Junpei.
You did this just so you could go through the same door as June. That's it?
So, who's it going to be? Santa? Or Lotus and Clover?
Shit!
A second, I'm like trying to think through stuff in my head while I'm going through the text here.
Let's
This
go,
game does
Clover.
give you a lot to think about.
Huh?
Crap, 1 second, I need to do something in my head. So that would be that one, and then... Oh, that's cool. Wait a minute. Okay.
Fuck!
Oh, no, wait!
Ah! This is insane! This isn't right!
Yeah, well, you may be right, but... Go.
No.
You son of a bitch, Junpei! This isn't fair! Do you realize what you just did? You leave them out there, and they can't...
Shut it! That's enough! We gotta find the dead or none of this is gonna matter! We got less than a minute left. No time for screwing around. Get moving!
Damn it! You and I are not done yet, bastard! Where the hell is it?
Over there! It's gotta be behind the door!
Damn, it's pitch dark inside.
Can't see a thing!
No, wait! I found it! The dead's right over here! Ugh. What? The floor's slippery!
Hey! What the hell are you doing?
There's something...
Get over there! Quick! Get to the dead!
There it is!
Get to the dead, or you'll be dead.
It stopped. It stopped.
I don't think I'll ever get used to doing this.
What the hell is this smell?
No, by the way, blood and gore warning.
This is vile. I'm gonna puke.
Oh, you're right. Oh, this is...
I don't
Gee,
think
I wonder
I
what-
don't think you'll see anything beyond what's like in the background there, but I do believe there is description
Let's
of
get the
it
lights on first. There's a switch over here.
and some sound effects, I guess.
Okay, guys, I'm flipping it on.
What?
Hey,
Oh, this is... looks like an explosion. Just like the Ninth Man. The detonator in his bracelet set off the bomb in his gun.
Oh god. The bone is coming out of his left arm.
it's definitely an open fracture.
The face is the worst.
Yeah, you can't even tell who it is.
But the clothes are.
Is that... Snake?
Oh my god. Why did this happen?
No! 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 No!
Stop! Calm down. Hey!
Please! Get me out of here! You have to let me out of here! Why are you doing these horrible things to us? What did we do to deserve this?
June.
Get me out of here! Please! Please! Just let me out!
June. Calm down.
No! Get off of me! Let me go! Let me go!
Please, calm down. We're gonna be fine. It's gonna be all right, June. It's going to be okay, Connie. I'll be here with you, okay?
Connie.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Junpei.
Do you feel better?
They both have pet nicknames.
Ahoy!
Yes.
Oh,
I do
maybe
believe a ship. I do believe a ship has started.
I'm pretty sure it's already sailing at this point.
But I'd like to stay here.
Yeah, but
Pretty sure it started when they met in kindergarten.
For a little while, at least. Junpei's body is so warm.
We better get to it.
Okay. That wasn't too bad. I think the description of the ninth man is worse. But anyways, welcome to the shower room. I guess we can still see the thing on the wall, but... LLR. I don't think he would have had time to write it, you know, being blown up and all. Be cool if they made that one like darker, so it stands out from the fresh blood, so to speak. Interesting. Also, this is probably one of my favorite of the escape room themes. This is septenary game. That's what this one is. But like all of the escape room themes are based after number bases. So you've got
okay.
unary, binary, ternary, quaternary, quinary.
Sextenary?
No, they use
always get
centenary. Centenary is what it is.
Centenary, yeah. I always get Greek and Latin mixed up.
And then septenary and octal and nonary. The other ones. So this is septenary game.
And then the titular nonary game.
Yeah, they actually don't necessarily play in the escape rooms that you might expect. Like, this is the base for 7 and it's playing in 3. In room 3. Hot, really hot. Just about to be boiling. Uh-oh, it's valve time. Drainage valve operation. Please do not flush water in these pipes. Doing so may cause the drain to overflow. I'm sure we will have to make use of that at some point. Still says lock. Password's 4 digits. We obviously do not know those 4 digits.
Yeah.
Are you sure? Can I trust you? Blue dye. Somebody did a bad job of cleaning this toilet. We need hot water, probably, yeah. June knows what's up. And toilet paper on the shelf. Organized crime. Probably. It's really not important right now, guys. Let's just check it out, alright? There's a screwdriver in here. Yeah, I was trying to click on it, but apparently it was not as big as I thought it would be. Alright, I don't think there's anything else we need to do with this right now.
Kanny tells Yuru to go screw himself.
Ah, I get it. Looks like a card. Red key card. There might have been one over by the password input. Well, that'll come in handy. Can't we just leave the past in the past?
The rabbit hutch.
Huh?
Oh, you just reminded me of it. The rabbit hutch, I mean.
How did I remind you of something like that?
Junpei and the broom. You're always playing around with the broom in front of the rabbit hutch.
I was.
Don't you remember? You mean, you don't remember that summer either?
Of course I remember. How could I forget something like that? It was terrible.
They were in the 6th grade. Junpei and June had been assigned to take care of the classroom pets, the rabbits. Their chief duty was to clean the hutches every morning. On the final day of school before summer vacation began, Junpei overslept. He rushed to school and found June standing in front of the rabbit hutches. No sooner had Junpei arrived than June began to cry. He had no idea why until he looked behind her into the rabbit hutch. The first thing he saw was blood. The hutch was filled with the dead bodies of the rabbits. Even after their teachers and friends came to see what the commotion was, June couldn't stop crying.
I just kept crying and crying until you came over. You held my hand, and you looked very serious, and you said, "Don't cry. I'm gonna catch the person who did this." After you told me that, I finally stopped crying.
Well, the real fun started after you quit crying. You told me we were gonna catch the killer together.
Then we decided that we'd ambush them.
Yeah, I remember.
School also kept roosters and guinea pigs. Junpei and June had decided the murderer would likely return to finish off the rest of the animals. They would ambush the killer at night. Junpei and June hid behind the hutch at dusk and waited. It was a warm summer night. The quiet sound of crickets whispered through the air. As the sun went down, the stars began to wink at them from the sky. And June's? Kanny Kuroshiki's face. That night was something Junpei knew he would never forget, as long as he lived.
But the murderer never showed up. We waited for them all summer vacation, and they never showed up.
Yeah, but the animals didn't get attacked either. I think all that work amounted to something, you know?
It felt the same way, but it was good to hear her say it.
Although, you know, if you think about it, we were probably taking on a lot more than we could handle.
What do you mean?
She looked up at him, confused.
Oh, come on. We were just kids. If whoever killed the rabbits had actually showed up, they probably would have had a knife or something. I mean, you must have been pretty worried, right?
I wasn't worried because you were there with me.
She blushed furiously.
Well, you know, no one else wanted to take care of the animals.
Clearly embarrassed, she tried desperately to change the
I
subject.
was the only one who asked to do it at first.
Yeah, well, boys don't really want to bother with taking care of animals, you know?
Well, yeah, but you asked to do it after I did, didn't you?
If it wasn't the rabbits, they were gonna make me do something else. You know how that school was. I figured it'd be better if I was working with somebody who wasn't too much of a loudmouth, right? Somebody who wasn't gonna tell on me if I felt like blowing it off.
Really? That's why you volunteered?
Yeah, it is.
He nodded quickly and too much earnestly, and then quickly looked away at something very important.
Really?
Of course.
That hadn't been the reason, of course. He had asked to take care of the rabbit so that he could be near June. But it had been so long ago, he couldn't bring himself to tell her how he felt back then. It would be embarrassing. He took a quick breath to clear his head, tossed the broom up, and then snatched it out of the air.
Well, we don't really have time to be walking down memory lane like this. We've got to figure out a way out of this room.
Yes. I'm gonna look over there.
June nodded curtly, then turned and walked
I
away.
should get back to it myself. Ah, that's right. The pool of blood.
Junpei turned around and looked at the room, at Snake's body. Oh, okay, here's the description. Chunks of flesh and organs still lay on the floor.
Going on and on about old times right next to a corpse? What were we doing? Well, maybe it was because we're in this mess.
Despite such a situation, or perhaps because of it, the mind turned to the farthest thing from death that it could find. Still, Junpei couldn't help but feel a twinge of guilt at wanting so desperately to live when Snake lay dead in front of him.
I have to survive, no matter the cost. I need to make sure she gets out too.
As he stared at the clumps of blackened flesh, all Junpei could think of was how much he wanted to live. Then we're back. What are you doing with the broom?
That disgusting sight fills you with determination.
Oh no. A wooden box. There's something in here. Luminol. Toilet paper. It's got some strange markings on it. Scytail cipher? What the hell is that? Wrap a piece of paper around a stick and then write several sentences on it so the whole paper is filled up. Then you unwrap the paper and you can't tell what the original message was, right? How do you people, like, know all this stuff?
I mean, some people. Seven kind of hinted that there was something about him.
Seven. There's a reason why Seven might know this, but like some of the other stuff, you know,
yeah,
that people just know. This is the thing that happens throughout the whole series, too. You just wrap the paper on that stick and you can read the code. All right. I present stick. It says 634 plus. Yeah, that's right. We're doing maths. All right. I think that's all we get out of that. Let's take the luminol and spray it on the message on the wall. Oh, this is luminol. You know, forensic guys use it at crime scenes. The stuff that glows blue when you spray it on blood. Once the blood's been wiped off, it'll still glow. Alright. There is blood here, but... Alright, and then we need to turn the lights out. Oh, there's more to the code. Alright, so LLR, LRL.
Left, left, right, left, right, left.
Where else have we seen 6 things in a sequence? So that's left, left, right, left, right, left. Hey, this drain's acting up. What did you do? Nothing big. Boiling hot water. We have a bucket.
It helps to have a bucket.
Also, this is a tin bucket, so like it would get hot. So you wouldn't be able to hold the bucket for too long by itself. Have to use the handle. Alright, let's use it on this blue stain. Oh. Apparently we can't just pour the water directly on it. We actually have to, like, use the toilet for some reason. We're doing extra steps here.
I mean, maybe someone will be able to use the bathroom the bathroom after this if they need it. You know, two steps.
All right. And there's another part of the equation. Although,
It's
I
a
guess
good thing
maybe
you need cold water for that part, or else they would be really screwed.
It's hot water.
No, hot water dissolves the rest, so all that's left.
Oh, yeah. There is more to this, if I remember correctly, because...
There always is, right?
Well, yeah, there's stuff we haven't used yet, so we've gotten a clue from that. We haven't used that or the red key card yet, so... Oh, there we go. I guess... Oh, the red card was just one of the things you had to find. So that leaves the screwdriver. You can unscrew things. Intense. That might be useful for something else. What else do we need it for? No, I don't want to think about that. I already used that clue. There's nothing else in here. I think where the red card was. But yeah, there's got to be something else that I haven't found yet. What, you don't trust me?
You did just pull a fast one on him, Junpei.
Didn't find anything, apparently. I'm just gonna trust Santa. Anything else that I'm... Look like that shower works. We don't have the bucket anymore. Oh, oh. Well, there's your answer. Oh, we need to unscrew the drain, don't we, to get it to float up? I think. Question is...
Makes sense.
Oh, okay. Just did it. There we go. It's the Mercury symbol.
Are you certain? Because it's Mercury, but they already did it before. They split something in two colors, and we're like, haha, they're not.
Use it for this room and the elevator. Oh ho ho ho! Great job. Both the lights are on now. All right. Well, here's the question. We've got two parts of an equation, but it's not. It's under menu, right? Yeah. Oops, that's not. Wait, is there like no backspace key on this?
Just a clear button from the looks of things.
We get 819, but that's not 4 digits. Oh. Sorry, I should be able to enter the password. What's the E and C? That's enter and clear. Yeah, I didn't think that was gonna work. So the question becomes, what else do we need to do? We've used both of the key cards. I got 634. There's definitely an intermediary step. Clearly we need to use that for something else. I don't know what yet. Why 5 equals. Dirt with flush. I said doesn't do anything for me though. There's no more hot water. You can't flush it anymore. Nothing usual about this toilet. We just poke around the room until we find something. Gotta be something that we didn't. We already found the things in there, so I don't. Wooden box, nothing else in here. What else is there in this room? Okay, well, we don't need to mess with that anymore, apparently. What else would it be useful for?
The thick pipe, is it usable on that, or did you already use the thick pipe?
I haven't done anything. Wait a minute. Oh, son of a bitch. That would be the thing that I was missing.
Hey, Junpei, you know why thermometers only go up to 107 degrees Fahrenheit?
Because you'll die.
No, I can't say I ever thought about that.
At 107 degrees, the cells in the human body start to die, and the organs begin to shut down. The proteins in your cells start to harden. It's like when you hard-boil an egg. Even if you cool it down afterwards, it won't go back to being a raw egg. In other words, it's dead. That's why thermometers don't go past 107. There's no point.
Oh yeah?
But it's pretty rare for a fever to get that high. Even viruses and stuff don't usually drive the body temperature up to 107. Of course, there are other external things that could.
Like what?
Well, let's see. Something like getting locked in a sauna, or getting thrown into an incinerator and burnt to death.
That's oddly specific.
Yeah, I guess that would get a little hotter than 107 degrees Fahrenheit. All right, I got it!
And also, if you were stuck in an incinerator, I don't think your cells dying would be your primary concern.
Huh?
Or your tertiary concern.
Nothing. Forget about it.
What was that all about?
Alright, well, we've got something that would benefit from being made hot, I assume. There goes the gauge. And now it's at the open mark. What's this? It looks like there's a piece of paper in there. There we go. There's the missing piece. The problem is what to add. Numbers. That's what you add.
Yay, numbers!
It's not giving me the actual button prompts, unfortunately, so I'm just going to use my mouse. Fortunately, stream can see my mouse for this. I figured it being point and click, I might have to use it at some point, so I'll make it visible.
No. You mean the incredibly useful thing of being able to see what you're thinking and pointing at?
I mean, most of the time I have it off because I don't want people to see it, because it's usually not important. Well, that's strangely patriotic of you, Zero.
I mean, it was also the year in which, I don't know what else happened in 1776. Like a true American. It was a leap year,
You found
starting on Monday. Monday on Gregorian, leap year starting on Friday of the Julian calendar. Wow, that was incredibly specific.
There's a large iron door at the end.
If
take a
I
look.
divide 1776 by 9, what am I gonna get?
Let's see.
No,
It's not
actually,
divisible by 9. Yeah.
It's not, yeah.
What are you doing, Seven?
The modulus is 3.
Well, I figure maybe we might want to come back here sometime. So, I stuck the broom in there to keep the door from shutting.
Edward
Junpei,
Gibbon
look.
publishes the first volume of the history of the decline and fall of the Roman Empire.
What's up?
What's that on the wall there?
American
Oh,
restrictions on cereal trade in
A
Sweden
map
are
of the ship's
listed.
interior?
Oh, let's go. Pog.
It
Oh, we
says
got
sea
another
deck.
map. Different deck this time, though.
So it's the map for this
Oh, I
foyer.
know what it is. Zero is a capitalist. Scottish economist
We'll have
Adam
time to
Smith
study it
publishes
later.
The Wealth
Let's
of
keep going
Nations in
for now.
London. It's the only answer.
I mean,
Ready? I'm gonna open it.
we did establish that someone would have to be immensely wealthy to buy the ship, so
Exactly.
that tracks.
What the?
You're shitting me.
Surprise!
Heck.
Clover! Lotus! And Ace! I'm glad you're all okay.
You can kind of intuit that this is going to happen because if we went forward and didn't come back, how would we use the Mercury key? Or some of the other keys that we didn't, or, you know, some of the other locks that we didn't find keys for?
Lotus? What are you...
How could you do this to us?
Look, we're back. All is forgiven, right?
We got the keys to continue going forward.
No,
Knock
we
it
got
off. We got bigger shit to worry about right now.
we got one key.
What?
We could potentially have more if we went into the other doors.
Go have a look.
That's true.
I stuck the screwdriver in the door. That door over there, the one without a number. As long as the screwdriver's there, it can't shut, so you can get in there.
That feels tenuous at best. Would only take like a bump to dislodge it.
There's a shower room past there. I stuck a broom at the door there too. Anyway, go take a look.
Then you're saying we can go in there without passing through the numbered door?
Yeah, it's about the size of it.
Wait, what the hell is in there?
You'll know when you see it.
Wait,
Fine, let's go.
then why?
My goodness.
Why is dead?
What?
Why
I
is
know I
dead
said I
there?
was sure you'd come back for
If
me.
you can just
Oh.
go back.
It's a bit of a hack.
I didn't think it would happen so
Yeah, but
soon.
wouldn't the dead trigger when you go through the door? 'Cause
No,
you're not where you're
it's
supposed to be?
only when you activate the red first.
Should I go as well?
So like by going in through the back door, you never activate the red. So the timer and the bracelets will never activate.
Yeah.
Very well.
Snake was probably murdered. Chances are he was killed the same way the ninth man was. It's pretty straightforward. Not that hard to figure out how they did it. First, the killers got Snake to authenticate on the red to open door 3. Then they shoved him into it, alone, and waited 9 seconds for the door to shut. Once that door shut, it was all over for Snake. But he didn't give up. He probably knew it wouldn't do him any good, but he probably ran into the shower room looking for the dead. It was a small chance, but it wasn't like he had anything to lose. Unfortunately, it didn't work. The detonator is only deactivated if everybody who authenticated when they went in uses the dead. Snake was the only one who went through the door, and then 81 seconds after he was shoved in, that happened.
I see. So that's what you meant by killers, huh? You need at least 3 people to open one of the numbered doors, including Snake.
There's stuff I want to say, but I can't.
It wouldn't open for Snake and a single
Don't worry,
killer.
people see it eventually.
I know. They will get to it and explain this one in the plot down the line.
Yeah. That means we're looking at multiple perps here.
Well, just in case, I want to make sure. Let's say you're right. When do you think Snake was killed?
When we all split up to look for the parts for the Reds, I think. Right after that was when we noticed he was gone.
Then that means none of us have alibis.
Oh.
We were all off searching the rooms we'd been assigned, looking for those parts.
Yeah, that means anybody could be a killer.
Wait a minute. What are you talking about? How can you say that so casually? You're implying that one of us is a killer.
Well, not just one of us. If I'm right, then at least 2 of us are murderers.
Actually, you know what? We went through a room. And we're on the other side of that. We should probably save. I just wanted to see. Okay. Yeah, I think there is only one escape room in that one. Yeah, the first 2 have 2 escape rooms in them, but I think after that point, it's just a single one until you get into some of the later stuff, but we'll get into that when we get to it.
Why don't you calm down a bit, Seven? What are you going to gain by being so suspicious? That's what Zero wants, you know?
What Zero wants?
Exactly. This game was set up by Zero, wasn't it? Any game has a winner and loser. Whoever makes it through door 9 is a winner, and those who don't are the losers. Zero is trying to make us fight against one another for that victory.
Then you're saying that Zero is trying to split us up by making us fight each other?
Yes, that is why we can't let ourselves fall prey to suspicion. We have to trust one another and form a strong bond of friendship. Otherwise, we'll end up ensnared by Zero's manipulations.
Then does that mean that the person who killed Snake...
Yes, almost certainly Zero himself. If there's anyone we should doubt, it should be Zero.
I mean, do we know that Zero's even in here with us?
He masterminded this game and kidnapped all of us. Doesn't it seem
Yeah, that's
reasonable
actually a
that he
good
would have
point.
killed Snake as well?
Good question. If Zero killed Snake, then Zero is on the ship with us.
I'm not saying it's impossible, but
Something's still strange.
What was that?
Well, I'm just wondering about one thing.
And what's that?
How can you be so sure that Zero's on this ship?
Really, Junpei? I confess I'm a little disappointed. Usually you're rather sharp.
is he? Is he really?
Isn't it obvious?
Wait, it is?
This ship.
Huh?
Yeah, Zero did say that.
Zero said, this ship, several times when he addressed us.
That's not the
But that-
Zero is on ship.
Yeah, I was about to make the same point.
It controlling from a distance, so make them the captain of the ship.
If he weren't here, he wouldn't say this ship, would he? He'd be saying something like, that ship, or the ship.
Oh, yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Okay, 1 second. I'm just gonna adjust the audio a little bit on the game. Take it down a bit. Not plus 20 OBS. There we go. Thank you.
If Zero's on the ship,
I
Where is he?
don't agree with that logic. I can't.
I think.
Yeah, we don't really have strong evidence either way.
I think Zero is one of us.
Interrobang. Was he one of them? Well, that's possible. That's crazy. I mean, the sensible thing is that, yes, it is possible.
well, that's possible.
Yeah, of course it's possible.
Like
Because
Clover
we
said,
know nothing about them.
Zero
He's a
might
voice
be one
changer.
of us.
Yep.
What are you saying, Jumpy? Didn't you hear what Ace said?
Exactly. I said we shouldn't suspect one another for no reason.
I mean, it's not for no reason,
No
though.
reason. I've got a great reason.
And what's that?
The bracelets. Why are the bombs in our bodies connected to the bracelets? You're all thinking Zero's hiding somewhere watching us, right? If he's doing that,
Oh, dang it. Skipped over the rest of the line. Oops.
It would be a lot more precise and a lot easier. But
Is there a log that you can look back on?
Unfortunately, I don't believe this. Wait, oh, there it is. Okay, yeah, this version does have one. Let's see. You could just detonate the bomb, play remote control. Someone did something that they weren't supposed to. Yeah, you know, like Danganronpa style.
if that's the case, then why is the bomb set off by the detonator in the bracelet?
That's true. The game is automated. Makes sense. Zero doesn't have to be pulling any levers, because we pull the levers. But tis.
You got a point.
I'm not done. Try applying the same ideas to the nonary game.
Actually, wait a second. I want to check something. It's interesting. I never look at the map. I'll be honest. You really don't need to. It does tell you,
It helps
I guess,
to have a map.
where you've been, I suppose, but interesting. I'm looking for a log. I guess it's not available from this menu, which is interesting.
All of the puzzles here run all by themselves. In other words, Zero doesn't have to be
Unless it's
controlling
dependent to
them
the
for
flow.
the game to move forward.
I don't think so.
Why's that? Why would Zero bother to do something like that?
Yeah, flow is just the flow chart.
So let's say you and Clover are right. Zero's one of us. If that's the case, then it'd be really hard for him to keep track of all of us or control anything remotely. That's why all the puzzles run by themselves. That's what you're getting at, right?
Yeah, Seven, when we were talking earlier, you said any one of us could be Snake's killer, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Alright then. I've got a question for you, Ace. You said something like Zero must be the one who killed Snake, right?
How do you know that?
Yes, something like that. I can't think of any other explanation.
So what do we get if we combine those? They fit together pretty well, I think. Something like this. Whoever killed Snake is Zero. Hence, Zero is one of us. Seven and Ace's theories aren't mutually exclusive. They actually complement each other pretty well. At least they do if Zero is one of us.
What were his motives?
His motives?
Yes, isn't that pretty important? Why would Zero want to hide as one of us?
Oh, well, that's because... I don't know.
Well, so much for making a persuasive argument, Junpei.
In other words, you only had circumstantial evidence.
I don't really think that's enough to go on, you know?
Ah.
It's 3 in the morning.
That means we have 3 hours left.
Then we need to move now. Seven, Clover, Junpei, I know how you feel. But you do understand that right now it's important we trust one another, don't you?
I'm only trusting you as far as I can throw you. And it's probably not far. Have you seen my noodle arms?
Right?
We must go. We have very little time left.
Our next destination is Mercury. Here we go.
Oh, that's...
Yeah, I found it in the shower room.
Oh, I see. It's got the mercury zone.
Now we can go.
If there's only 2 floor buttons working.
That's a cozy looking elevator.
C and bottom.
Time to head down then.
This is a numbered door.
Yeah, it's door 2.
So who should go through the door this time?
We don't need to be discussing who we're leaving behind this time, right?
Right. It's set up so we'll be able to meet up again once we get through the numbered doors.
Then there's no need for arguments at this point.
We should figure out who's going in first.
Very well. Would anyone like to volunteer?
I'll do it.
Sorry, I'm just jamming to the music.
I'll go too.
And I suppose I need to go too then.
All right, we're taking off.
Okay, Please be careful.
Jesus. You two are acting like you're married, you know that?
Oh,
Don't be silly. Cut it out.
All right, let's go.
Why are you booing? I'm right.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
Where the hell is it this time?
I don't see it.
Keep going.
Oh, there it is. It's right there. It stopped.
Yeah, it stopped.
Man, I'll never
Correct
get
me. Do
used to
they
that.
all need to touch the dead or just one?
Everyone does. It's basically like the same thing as the red, but in reverse.
I'm not sure it's something I'd want to get used to.
So everyone who authenticated at the red needs to authenticate at the dead.
We should finish this game before imminent death becomes a normal thing.
Damn right.
All right. This hallway's pretty short, but it's got 5 doors. 3 on the left, and only 1 on the right.
Don't forget the last one at the end of the hall.
He said 5.
But it's got a metal plate over it, so I doubt we're gonna get anywhere that way.
All right, let's get started. I think we'd probably better split up. You okay with that?
Yes, no problem.
Sure thing.
Then I'll take this first one.
I'll try the one next to it.
Well, I guess I'd better get started too.
Seek a way out. Let's see. Confinement room front hallway. All right.
Seek the way out.
Confinement room. Just writing that down from my notes. On the off chance that I ever like reuse these notes at some point. Oh, okay, this one's actually different. So I think there will be 2 ones in this one. Are you gonna do anything about it? Man, this is a mess. It's not even a bed anymore. Can't say I'd want to sleep there. Drawing a whirlpool or something? Water doesn't work. Partition here. All right, can we go on the other side of the partition? There we go. Oh, wait,
They're out of
it fell off. We can. Oh,
They're out of toilet paper.
how could they? Screwdriver shaft. Oh ho ho. It's gonna be hard to turn it without a handle. I mean, it wouldn't be impossible. That looks like a sun. All right. Handle's pretty loose. Fell off. Doesn't really fit the string. Does that look like threading to you? Because it looks like threading to me.
It looks like a threat. Oh, excuse me. My apologies. It
We
looks
can
like a
totally
threat.
use this. Oh, they actually mentioned Phillips screws this time. How about that? Oh, look. Phillips screws.
Oh man, you can unscrew any screw named Philip. How convenient.
Philip. Oh, we have to actually try opening the drawer first, I guess? I trust it. Yeah, okay. Notice the screw. There we go. Got the screws off. Now we can open the drawer. And inside is nothing. Maybe we need the drawer itself. Let's yank this thing out. We have a desk drawer.
Maybe we need a picture.
there's some-
So we need a jar.
There's a bump on the back. I wonder what it's for. It's hole somewhere and the bumps line up. Now, I've seen weirder. Huh? You say something? Alright, I think that's it for this room for now. That's a river. Also looks more reflective. There's no knob on the faucet. Oh man. Oh. I wonder if we have to combine them somehow. It's a terrible bed. My, Junpei, aren't you lucky? Think you'll die before you have a chance to grow old and idiots. There's toilet paper on this one. It's horrible.
Well, prisoner 1 may be screwed, but prisoner 2 is fine.
This one's moon. So we've got sun and moon on the opposite side of each other. Oh, there we go. That looks awfully like a knob. Oh, that's reflective. Is that a Phillips screw?
When all you have is a screwdriver, everything looks like a screw.
Not just the sinks. Everything's opposite, like a mirror image. Okay, put the, there we go. Now I can turn the water on. What are you doing? Running the water. Just watch. Yeah, water's filling up. Oops, let's turn it off now. The water stopped flowing. Thank you, Mr. Obvious. Sink is totally filled with water. So we've got this mirror, got one with like things on the side. Love that sort of thing. Not that I'm aware of.
I have no clue what she's talking about. I'm so confused.
Alright, let's check out this side. There's water on this side too. We can get that tile now. Red, blue, and gray lines. We probably need more pieces.
It's a traffic stop in New York.
Hey,
You know,
what's
an
going
8-way
on?
traffic
Are
stop.
You okay, man? You're sweating like crazy. Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. Just got a little dizzy, that's all.
That's definitely more than just a little dizzy. Are you sure? You don't look so good.
What am I doing here?
Huh? What are you talking about? We opened the number 2 door and walked in here. Don't tell me you forgot.
No, that's not what I mean. It ain't much, but I think some of my memories came back. I think I've been here before.
Eyebrow raise?
Huh?
I said I've been in this room before.
Deja vu?
You were here? When? Why?
You're an oceanographer
Oh, like Nona.
who studied the Titanic.
What the hell was that?
It's right there. I feel like I'm this close to remembering everything, but I just can't. That's right, an experiment. There was some kind of experiment going on this ship.
An experiment? What sort of experiment?
They were trying to control people. Or something like that.
What the hell are you talking about?
Aoi, Light, and Nona. Those were their names. Well, some of them. The kids that were in the experiment, I mean. I think there were 4 or 5 more. But I don't remember all their names. Yeah, that's right. That's why I'm here. Huh. Experiment. Cradle Pharmaceuticals. Those kidnapped kids. Was I working that case?
Huh?
Wait, under this bed. The hole's gone? No, maybe it was a different room. There's gotta be a ton of rooms on this boat that look just like this one.
Hey, what exactly do you remember? Maybe you could stop talking like a crazy person and tell me what's going on here.
Well, it's not like I really remember everything. I've only got bits and pieces, and they're scattered and don't make much sense.
I don't care. Tell me the bits and pieces then.
Okay. From what I can remember, I think I was a cop.
A cop?
Yeah. I was looking for that group of kids that got kidnapped 9 years ago. You remember that, right? It was all over the news.
Yeah, I was still in school. I don't remember all the details, but I do remember some of it. I think it was a bunch of kids right around my age. They all just disappeared. Nobody knew why. It was all over TV and the newspapers every day. So you're saying you were investigating it?
Yeah, that's what it looks like. And I guess I found something. There was this medical company called Cradle Pharmaceuticals that had something to do with those kids. After I figured that out, I managed to get some information out of somebody who worked for them. I think it was...
Tonight, a ship is set to take the children to a large passenger liner docked offshore.
Yeah, that had to been it. That's why I went to the wharf. From the shadows, I searched the harbor until I found the ship he was talking about. There was a bunch of movement near it. Men in black suits, many of them carrying large bags. The bags... There was something about the way they moved as they were carried. No doubt about it. There were human beings in those bags. I moved before I realized it. I came out of hiding with my gun already in my hand. Don't move. I felt metal touch the back of my head. Drop the gun. He kept digging the cold metal thing into my skull. There was nothing I could do. Did what he said and laid my gun on the ground. Then suddenly, there was a sharp pain in my neck. A needle. A drug? That was my last thought. My face hit cold concrete. I was out like a light after that. I woke up on a hard floor. Damn it. Shit, my head hurts. Where am I? A small, shabby bed, a dirty sink, a toilet with no privacy. I'd seen it countless times as a cop. I'm in a cell, huh? Facing the toilet was a door set into the wall. I was still pretty woozy, but I made my way over to it. I pushed and pulled on it, but... it won't open. Not like I expected much else. Would be dumb enough to put me in a cell and leave it unlocked. Threw myself against the door a few times, but it wouldn't budge. I knew it. I gave up and made my way back to the bed, and sat down. I sat there for a very, very long time. Who knows how long. Then, I heard a faint voice. The voice was far away. I couldn't understand what it was saying.
I don't know if you could, but I could actually make out what they said there.
But
What
I
was
could
it?
hear one.
Over there, it's the 9 door.
It was pretty high. Probably a little kid. Huh?
I think give you bits and pieces of it in the dialogue.
No, it was several. I hear 5 or 6, maybe more. Where? Where are they coming from? I pressed my ear to the wall and tried to listen through it. No, that's not it. Left. It's coming from under the bed? I hauled on the metal frame and flipped the thing over. And there it was. The bed had hidden an air vent under it. The hole in the wall was covered by a metal grate. I dropped flat on the floor and peered through the grate. I couldn't see shit, but I knew it in my gut. This was where those voices were coming from. Hold on. Why are there kids here? But then what my inside man told me popped into my head.
Tonight, a ship is set to take the children to a large passenger liner docked offshore.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Am I on that ship? It didn't matter. All I knew was I had to get to those kids. I checked out the metal grate. Could I fit? I stuck my fingers in and grabbed it. And then...
Is that you, Link?
Yeah! You son of a bitch! I finally got the damn thing off. Sweat was dripping down my face. So I wiped it off and crawled inside.
Hey, what happened after that?
I don't remember what happens after that. I think I found some kind of door out of the duct. And I think I found some kids, too. Not good. Why can't I remember what happened next?
Ah, man, what happened to the kids, Seven? Did you save them?
I don't know. I don't know if it was me. I've got this feeling. I think one of the kids died. A girl, I think.
Huh?
Anyway, just please don't ask me anymore, okay? I really don't remember anything else.
It's fine. Don't push yourself. Going by what he said, the children who had been kidnapped 9 years before, apparently a company called Cradle Pharmaceuticals had been behind it all. They'd taken the children to the same ship we're on now. They'd been brought here for an experiment. Seven said it had something to do with controlling human beings. The 16 children who had been kidnapped were the subjects. Seven had said 3 of their names were Aoi, Light, and Nona. I think that's all I got. Oh, and Seven is, or was at some point, a cop. I can't really use any of this information anyway. I didn't learn anything about the nonary game or Zero. Why were we brought to the same ship where they'd done those experiments 9 years ago? And just what the heck is this about controlling human beings? That's nuts. Did they really conduct an experiment like that? I don't have time to just stand here thinking. I need to get moving.
All right, and back to your regularly scheduled escaping.
Has someone made a nonary games style escape room?
I don't know. It's something that's crossed my mind as like, you know, very easy theming for escape room. If somebody was a fan, this series is pretty niche though, so I wouldn't really expect someone to have made one. Faucet is too hard to turn. It's so dark. Gotta click on the toilet paper.
It helps to know if there's toilet paper in case you gotta take.
You know what? I don't need to write this one down. I'm familiar with hexadecimal. Here, I'll click on it anyways.
Should add it into his memory.
Not something I'm carrying around with me. It sure is. It actually was on screen even then. Here, let me. There we go. That's close enough. That's a 14. Or in other words, E. This is relevant somehow. It kind of pisses me off that I can see it, but I can't touch it. Oh, it's a towel? Okay, interesting. Interesting. So we've got a sun and a moon.
They predicted the next Pokemon games before they were even possible.
I'm trying to think of when this originally came out. I want to say it was 09. the original DS release, which would have been way before Sun and Moon.
I know, I'm kidding.
I know you were joking, but as I usually do, I have to ruin the joke. It's in its entirety by being completely serious about it. I'm gonna remember this. I'll remember this.
I'll change you to the edges of the earth, shocker.
4, 7. So, sun equals 4.
Moon equals 7.
Moon equals 7. Yeah, I'm just gonna draw it on the crescent on the left side for this one because I'm lazy. The numbers, yep, 4 and 7. All right, so we used the mirror. Got some information from it. Still haven't figured out what to do with this just yet. Don't budge. Look like it's got a keyhole, or there's anything stopping it. I don't know. Door that doesn't open. Where the light doesn't shine.
Man, I wonder if this incredibly conspicuous thing is part of the giant puzzle in the room in this puzzle game.
I don't know. No, don't really have a clue here. It's a secret to everybody. I'm pretty sure this is the main ending puzzle for this room. Emergence. Maybe we need to get out of here. Yeah, it's something with these tiles to open the door. Do I actually? It's okay. It's not actually letting me click on it. All right, so I've got a tile, but no, you're not losing it. It's just a matter of let's talk about the water in the sink. Just need to look for new ones. Yeah, I'm not sure. So obviously, like, we have got the sun and the moon on these, but don't know what that really means. It's got to be like something else. Oh, yeah, behind the partition. No, don't go back. Click on the toilet.
Oh, well, there's the moon.
Yep, there's a number there too. How many times?
Wait.
Oh.
That's no moon.
All right. We flushed the other one once, right?
I don't remember. But would it game over you for?
No. Oh, he said third pull on that one.
Yeah.
So that's 4. You just hear something. I don't know what that sound was. All right. I'll go and do the other one 7 times. Oop. This is the 6th consecutive time. I'm glad we're, changing things up every now and then. There's that sound again.
The 6th.
The other room. You mean the dark room. I wonder if it has to do with that desk that wasn't opening.
Gee, I wonder.
Gee, I wonder. Oh, look. We've got more 14s.
Oh, I thought it was a cool S.
No, no cool S's, unfortunately. These all look this. Well, let's see. No, they all look the same, I think.
Is it that they have a different one on top? Different color on top?
I didn't. Wait a minute. Let me. Oop. Let me look at them again. What's the? Oh, that's. Well, okay. I figured out the menu one. It's not plus. Okay. Now they all look the same. I'm clicking through them. All right. Well, that was one of the puzzles that we got from the mirror over here. Wait a minute. This was 14 equals E. Doesn't matter. There's no flush. Aw, man. I mean, you only tried once, Junpei. Like, touched the door, felt something weird. Can move these tiles. Should look for all the tiles that are the same size. Need more tiles? Well, I do only have 3 of them.
Didn't one of them say confinement before?
Where?
I
That's just
don't
the
know. I just remember
name
that.
of the area that we're in is the confinement room.
Oh, I remember seeing the group of tiles and then the word confinement. That's probably the problem.
Yeah, we haven't done anything with the towel or this drawer. I don't know where else to use them though. That's... See anything else that looks clickable? Because I'm running out of ideas.
Maybe you can. I was gonna say replace one of the desk drawers with the other desk drawer, and when it pushes in, it'll press a button.
Either that, or it might also go in the desk where it came from, but just the other way. You can try that. Nope, something fell. It's gonna be like a mechanism in the desk that makes it drop. Yep, there's a tile.
Hey, it wasn't even a spoiler.
Also 14. Also Vic. So do we just leave the door now? Has it fulfilled its purpose? I guess it's fulfilled its purpose. We still haven't used the towel though, right?
Correct.
Let's go back to this. So we investigated. Oh, okay. So, you remember that hint on one of the toilets? You replaced the E's. Oh, wait.
No.
Oh, I have to actually click on the.
Oh, you're swapping the.
Yeah, swapping the ones with the ones in my inventory. Do you really care why it worked? I care why it worked. Let's go. You found it.
You found it.
What the hell is this place?
Ugh, this room is really creepy.
I think we ought to get the hell out of here now. Figures.
It's locked, isn't it?
Yep. Don't know why I thought this would be any different.
Sorry, I'm
So,
doing things on my
what is
notes.
this room for, anyway?
Well, you're not gonna like it.
Well,
It's part of a
there's chair in
murder
the center of the
dungeon.
room.
I'm assuming convincing you to die.
You're not too far off.
I didn't know about the chair in the middle of the room.
To say the least.
I swear.
I'd not sit in it if I can avoid it.
Looks like it's placed over some kind of glass panel. Too dark to look through it, though.
This isn't dried blood on the tablecloth, is it?
Oops, sorry, I'm writing things down.
Oh, what the hell is this? What are these tools for?
That's not something I even want to think about.
No doubt about it. This room's dangerous. Let's make our search quick so we can solve the puzzle and get the hell out of here.
What, you think I've been, lollygagging?
Come on.
Seek a way out. So,
A Way Out was a game developed by a small company and published by EA.
so say hello to Scenery Game. That is the current track that's playing. This one has a vibe. You'll hear it as the track goes on. Honestly, like this plays in all of the final escape rooms, so it's not just this one. But I feel like it fits this one the best out of all of them. It's easy, we won't be having that tough a time. Why don't we have our tough time of it and then figure out a way to open the door? I love these two together. Like Seven's like, just straight as an arrow. Very no nonsense, and then she's like just sass incarnate.
Yeah. Just don't call her old.
Yep. That or dry skinned. Okay, that's just the gauges. Dials are pointing in different directions. Shoot, they're all rusted.
This is true of any
I wonder if that mention of hexadecimal was important at all. Maybe not. Bottom looks like it's covered in rust. I don't think it'll move at all. Buttons. A through F. Press it again, it turns off. Tons of knobs here. They don't seem to do anything. Yeah, this one has some really interesting samples in it, the OST. It's not working, though. Placement of the chair. Not making sense, Junpei. What's your point? Do you think there's something under the glass? There very well could be.
Spoilers
Make
game.
me think it was used to
yet.
torture people. Yeah, so this room is the torture room. We can't open these manacles without a key. Some weird symbols on them.
I wonder. It's a torture room.
It's
I
the
wonder what
sun
they use this
symbol.
room for.
Therapy. Something on the screen. This device will conduct the experiment. Once the experiment has been completed, the door will unlock. First, adjust the switches to match the blocks in the sample above. We gotta figure out this puzzle. It's right next to a torture chair. Whatever it is, I don't think it's good. Anyway, we just adjust the switches to match the blocks up on top, right? Just the switches shown at the four corners of the screen, then press the check button. Junpei, we don't know what this thing does. I always come back to it later. There are lots of other things you could do. Alright, so this is really important. I don't like that the game does this, but the hint button is actually telling you what you should be doing. It's not like giving away the puzzle. It's telling you what you actually need to strive for, because otherwise, yeah, if you just like turn things on, you'll see blocks, but you won't know you're supposed to line up with these patterns specifically. So that's the fun part. Oh, hey, look, that's it. we did the thing. Now proceeding to execution phase. Phrasing could use a little work there. Either that or you're being literal. To complete the experiment, data must be collected from subject. This preparation is finished. Place subject in chair. Whoa, I thought we solved the puzzle already. What does it mean by preparation? I don't know. Got a bad feeling about this. This means one of us has got to sit in the chair. Well, Seven's never going to fit in that thing. It's either you or me, Junpei. Collecting data. I wonder if it's going to run electricity through the subject. There's a human head on the screen. Maybe it's going to zap the brain with a little electricity. This doesn't really sound safe. Anyway, we've still got to prepare. Talk about this after we figured out what it means by preparation, alright? Well, it wants us to prepare, so maybe we ought to ask it what we need to do. The disposal tank is closed. Please fill tank with water. Looks like the only controls are in this room. Okay, well. Oh, I guess, yeah, we just have to back out. It wasn't letting me pan the screen on that. A number of ominous looking tools and instruments here. So you've got an adze and hammer, a pair of forceps. These other things are too old and broken. I have no idea what they are. Doesn't this wrench look way too new to be here with all this other stuff? Yes, it does. I didn't notice it before you mentioned it, but it's not rusty at all. Crescent wrench. Knock it off. You're unexpectedly sensitive. Let's not talk about stuff that doesn't matter. Find somewhere we can use this thing. Oh. Door's bolted on there pretty good. Haha, take that. See in. I don't think there's enough room to stick your arm in. Sure you want to do that? Something. Ah! Alright, let's see what this thing is. Sun key. Should be able to open the other door with this. Gotta get out of this room before we can do that. You know what we did see in the room that had a keyhole and a sun on it? It was the shackles on the chair. It's been like that in every room we've been in. What do you expect? There's no point in trying to go back. Just keep swimming. Let's just go to the exits. I don't really know what we can do with this yet, I don't think. Alright, we have the key for these, so let's... Oh, okay, they were already closed. We needed to open them. I don't think we're gonna need the sun key again in here, though. Into my pocket with you. Okay, so we still need the water, though. Find controls for the tank of water. Are there any other controls in this room other than like this panel over here? Important is what they turn on or off. There's the distinct possibility. We didn't get a solution for this though. Nope.
We didn't get a solution for this yet.
We just pressed all the buttons and it worked. Sounds like it's underneath us. That means the floor. Oh, Junpei, look. I can see through the glass now. Well, that looks like a solution to me. Like specific ones that you need to put it on. So E, D, B, F. I don't think the order actually matters. Wait, is that a... It is a shark. So we need to turn off A and C. Strange noise coming from the chair. Alright, are we ready? The straining device is unlocked. Please seat subject into the device.
Like we thought, it's not going to work unless someone sits in it.
How ironic that this would be the situation in which this slim, beautiful body is useful.
Lotus, are you sure? I can sit in it and you can solve.
Junpei's right. If we screw it up...
I'll be fine. Even if I fall in, the shark is already dead.
But...
No one likes an indecisive man, Junpei. I can still give you advice from the chair too, you know. I just don't want to stay in this room any longer than we have to. Go over to that screen and let's get this over with. Look, do you think you could do me one last favor?
Don't say last.
You're making me nervous.
Just listen. If something happens to me, I want you to tell my daughters. Tell them that I loved them very much. No, tell them that I will always love them.
Daughters?
You've got kids?
Yes, I do. I suppose they're about your age, Junpei. They're twins. I had them when I was young after... well, some things happened. Their names are Nona and...
Raising eyebrows.
Wait, Nona?
Aoi, Light, and Nona. Those were their names. Well, some of them. The kids that were in the experiment.
But what the hell? What's wrong with you?
Oh, no way. It couldn't. Lotus, is your last name Kashiwabara?
How do you know that?
Are you serious? What the hell is this? There's no way you're that kid's mom.
That kid? Wait, what do you mean that kid? Why are you acting like you've met her?
I have.
What?
Yeah, I met one of your kids.
When?
9 years ago.
Where?
On this ship.
Why were you...
It's not a short story.
Look, I don't care how long it is. Tell me, please, what happened here?
Fine, I'll tell you. But... And then... that was when... From there, it looked like... Just as if, finally... That's all I remember from 9 years ago.
Oh my god. Everything I've been looking for the last 9 years. The person who had all the answers was right here.
Looking for?
Yes, that's right. 9 years ago, my daughters disappeared. Then 9 days later, they came back. They never told me what happened to them over those 9 days. I took them to the doctor, but I was told they hadn't been hurt in any way. Still, I was sure that they had been through something terrible. So I couldn't bring myself to force them to talk about it. If I did, then I'd force them to relive whatever horrors they'd been through. I didn't have any choice. I had to try and ignore it and move on.
Oh.
A few months passed. Gradually, they started to act like they always had, before they disappeared. They smiled and made jokes and did all the silly things kids do. It got harder and harder for me to ask them about what happened. How could I ask them to remember that? Eventually, I knew there was no way I could do it. But I'm still a mother. I couldn't simply forget that something terrible had happened to my children. So I decided I would investigate what happened on my own. I would find out what happened during those 9 missing days.
What did you find out?
Nothing. The police pretended to be concerned, but they didn't do anything. Once the 16 children who'd gone missing came back, things were just... Even the media didn't talk about what had happened. I figured someone was probably paying or threatening them to keep their mouths shut.
Cradle Pharmaceuticals. No, probably something even bigger than that.
Cradle Pharmaceuticals.
Have you heard of them before?
No. It's the first time I've ever heard that name. 7. How did you find out that Cradle Pharmaceuticals was connected to the kidnappings in the first place?
I figured finding out whatever the victims had in common would lead me to the culprit. That's what any good cop does.
What did they have in common?
Every single one of the kids who disappeared had gone to this one hospital at some point. The hospital was one of a bunch that were under the control of Cradle Pharmaceuticals. After that, it was just about connecting the dots.
The hospital.
The hospital.
The hospital.
And for a while, I was trying to get some kind of
The hospital?
information out of the kids at the hospital. One of them told a weird story.
What was it?
Have you heard about the Gansfeld experiment?
See what I mean?
I guess all these kids had to go through it while they were at the hospital. I think it was passed off as some sort of counseling.
But I guess he would know since he was looking into it. But
What did you call it again?
Oh, the Gansfeld experiment. This is how it's set up. First, subjects Q and A are put into separate rooms, far away from one another. Then a series of video images are shown to subject Q, who is told to send the images to subject A by thinking about them. Subject A, on the other hand, is put in a large reclining chair and given a blindfold. With their senses cut off, A is asked to guess what images Q is looking at.
Oh, yes, I've heard of that.
see, like, why have you heard of it?
It's a famous telepathy experiment, isn't it?
Telepathy. That's how the experiment on this ship was supposed to work.
The experiment to control people, right?
Yeah. I don't know if any of the telepathy stuff really exists, but maybe someone from Cradle Pharmaceuticals bought into it.
Even if that is the case, I still don't get how that has anything to do with any of this. The notary game, Zero, why we were kidnapped. What does any of that have to do with telepathy? I know I brought all this up, but I have no idea. Maybe none of this stuff is connected after all.
No subject has been detected. Unless a subject is detected within 60 seconds, all power will be shut down. System recovery is estimated to take 1 hour.
Yeah, we don't have that kind of time.
If you wish to proceed with the experiment, please seat subject in the restraining device.
Whoa, that doesn't sound good.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going.
Oh, no, that's not what we...
Just hurry up and get it over with. Junpei, I'm counting on you.
Right. Lotus, please, tell me right away if you feel anything weird.
You worry too much. Now get on with it and be a man, or June's gonna leave you.
Now get on with it and be swift as the coursing river.
Lotus. Okay, let's do this.
Oh, we got arrows. Well, we got side things. Oh, can we not click on it from? Wait a minute. Oh, there we go. Now it's letting me click on it. It's not letting me click on the other one, though. Oh, it's because I have the hint on, that's why. Oops. So actually, if we go back to the front one. Yeah, so this is where it gets more complicated. It's the same pattern, but now we need to match the sides as well as the front. So let's see. What does 2 do? Wait. Okay, so 1 and 2 don't appear to be any different on this one. Okay, that's different. I got them on this one as well. We don't have enough. They're all on 2. Why does it say okay? What did I do? Hear the door unlocking. I'm not really sure what the goal of that was, other than like filling in the squares.
I mean, any puzzle you can solve by accident is generally a bad puzzle.
Being a guinea pig is not for me. Yeah, I would like to not see this thing again as well. You found it. Well, my notes for this room are very extensive.
The hallway goes to the left.
It was EB or EDBF.
But I don't see any doors.
Guess we just need to keep going.
Right. Let's go.
An elevator.
Just what we need. Let's take this to C deck. Huh? No one's here.
Where did they go?
I have no idea.
Hey, Junpei!
Oh, you know what we should do? We finished an escape room, so let's save.
We should follow him.
I know where we need to go. The door behind the central staircase. There was a sun symbol on the keyhole of that door, and I happen to have the sun key in my pocket right now. This should open that door. All right, time to open this.
Hold on a sec there.
Huh?
We don't have the key for this one yet, right?
That's...
That's Jupiter.
Oh, it's the Jupiter symbol.
Then we can't open this door.
Unfortunately, no, we can't.
Jeez, the sun door's gotta be just on the other side of this, you know? We can't just stop... Hey, it opened.
What?
And the others must have found the Jupiter key.
Well, what are we waiting for? What? Why?
What the hell? What the hell happened? Clover. Nothing. She's dead.
Hey, what are you doing?
The key! Get me the sun key!
Why?
Why do you think? We have to get out of here before the murderer comes back!
The murderer? Santa, Clover, and Ace. 3 people, 3 dead bodies. That means that the person who had killed them was... Huh. No, it can't be true.
Give it to me! Let's go! Open! Why?
What happened?
Nothing. Nothing happened. I didn't feel it unlock.
Oh no. Is it the wrong key?
I don't know. Maybe. It's open.
What the hell is this?
Wait, you mean the door was already unlocked?
Why?
And how would I know that? Whatever, let's just go.
What the hell is this door? I can't see anything that looks like a doorknob or switch or lever or card reader or anything. How the fuck are we supposed to open this?
We don't have a choice. We're gonna have to go back.
No, I'm not going back there. There is a murderer back there.
But I don't see any other doors.
No way.
It opened by itself.
It's an automatic door?
Look, guys, I've got a really bad feeling about all this. The other doors were already unlocked, and this one's automatic. We haven't seen anything like this before.
Bad feeling. We've hit bottom. This can't get any worse. Shit!
Hey, Junpei!
I can't take this anymore. No one can. No. It's a lie. It's gotta be. This can't be real. No. It's impossible. If it's a dream, just wake up already. Someone please tell me it's all just a joke. I'm imagining things. Yep, that's it. This is all obviously a lie. It's a big, elaborate trick. An illusion or something. Or a dream. It's made up. Ah! Ah! Connie! Connie, hang on! Connie!
Junpei?
Oh man, Connie, there's so much blood. What the hell happened to you? How did this happen?
Junpei, I'm sorry. I might not make it.
No way. No way I am going to let you die. I am gonna save you. I promise.
Thank you, Junpei. Thank you so much for everything. I was really happy to see you again, Junpei. Really happy.
Oh, don't give me that I was crap. You're gonna see me again lots more times. You just gotta hang on. All right, Connie? You... Ow, what can I do? Damn it! What's that?
Don't make a Beatles joke. Don't make a Beatles joke.
A submarine? What on earth is a submarine doing here? That's it! Hang on, all right? There's a submarine over there. I'm gonna go see if it works.
No, don't go. Please, don't go. Please, just stay with me, okay? I want to be close to you, Junpei. When I...
Connie.
Junpei, did you know you meant a lot to me when we were kids? I've liked you for a long time, Junpei. A really long time. Junpei, do you remember how we hung out a lot when we were kids? We went to the pool and to the fair. Do you remember playing snowball at the school? They're all memories I'll never forget. All of those moments are treasures to me. But I also wanted to go to a lot of other places with you. A lot more. But that won't happen now.
No. I mean, yes. Yes, it will happen. We'll go all sorts of places, Connie. You hear me? I promise. We'll go wherever you want.
Really?
Yeah, really. I swear.
That makes me happy. Really happy, Junpei. I feel sleepy.
No, Connie, don't fall asleep.
Thank you, Junpei. Thank you so much.
Connie! Connie! Connie!
Time passed. Junpei wept, curled around Kanny's body. He cried and cried until he had no tears left. When the last tear fell, Junpei was no more. His body remained, but only as an empty shell. Somewhere, he heard a bell ring. It was the clock at the central staircase. It rang 5 times, then faded.
5 o'clock.
Quietly, gently, softly, he set Kanny down on the floor. Slowly, Junpei stood. Only then did he realize that Seven and Lotus had not followed him. Where had they gone? Slowly, he looked around the room. There was nothing. No sign that they had ever been there. It felt as though every part of Junpei's body was made of lead. Slowly, he made his way to the door he came from. It came through. Ugh. Brain, please. As he approached it, it opened, sliding apart with a sound like a grinding stone. Junpei passed through the gate and into the hallway. His heart rattled in his chest, an empty, lifeless thing. It had been so utterly broken that there was nothing left to feel. When he saw their bodies, he simply stared. It was a lake, a sea of blood. 2 bodies lay in it. There was no need to check. There was no breath left in them. His eyes lit on Lotus' wrist. Her bracelet. It was gone. He stared. It meant nothing to him. He didn't care anymore. He couldn't care anymore. Junpei's body felt numb. Part of him knew the lump of lead in his chest had once been a heart. He couldn't quite remember what it had been for. Tears poured from his eyes in great streams. He wasn't sure why. He gave up trying to make them stop. He turned around. The door opened again, and slowly, numbly, he walked through. He kept walking. Why stop? An object set in motion, simple inertia carried him forward. Eventually, he found himself in front of the submarine. His arm reached for the hatch. And then he was floating in the water. His eyes stared down into it. He couldn't see the bottom. His back was hot. Dimly, he felt the blade of a knife in it. Who? One dead body lay behind door number 5. The body of the 9th man. Another lay in the shower room. The body of Snake. At the central staircase were 3 more. Ace, Santa, and Clover. Just outside the door were 2 corpses, those of Seven and Lotus. And in this very room lay the body that had once been Kanny. And now, Junpei would join them. Who, then, had killed them all? Who? Junpei let out one last breath. Faintly, he felt the bubbles creep up the side of his face. His consciousness faded quickly, dissolving into the cold, gentle lapping of the water. So that was the first ending. And what I would consider the worst ending.
Definitely.
And then
Let's go.
everyone died. The end. That's pretty much what this ending is.
Well, I said not everyone died. The killer's still alive.
Yeah.
Whoever the hell that is.
So, yeah, the main reason that I did this one first is just because it's the worst ending, and also because if you get some of the later endings, it'll clue you into who is the killer here. So, wanted to do this first to preserve that mystery.
You mean it's not Zero?
Yes, it's definitely not Zero. But yeah, so the other reason is also just this is the route where you get to see some of Seven's past and Lotus's past. I mean, you'll get all of the information eventually, but I like having these 2 first. It connects you with Lotus, you know, before you get to see more of her smart. The end. Or is it? We all die by a yellow submarine. See, look, I didn't want to make the joke. The achievement made the joke for me, though. And I had to read that out because they can't see the Steam overlay. You reached one ending. This game has multiple endings. In order to experience all the endings, you need to play through the game multiple times. Make sure to save your progress now to retain all information you've acquired. May escape enables you to replay the escape rooms you have completed. Alright, so that is one of 6 endings. Really, there are 5, but 2 of the endings are coincident, so we don't have to worry about that. So, game kicks you out to the flow screen. So, I believe what we can do, and this is my plan. Part of what went into my planning for the routes is the game will remember whatever the previous selections that you made were. So, for example, we went through 5, then 3, and door 3 actually forces you into door 2. So if you pick 3, you will always go into door 2. You will always get the sub ending. So what we can do is we can go back to when we were in the hospital room, picking between these, the 3, 7, and 8 doors, and pick a different one.
Well, we really don't have a choice now.
So let's, yep.
Oh, good. It's the good type of a visual novel.
Yeah, so I'll just for context, the original game did not have this. You had to start over from the beginning. There was a skip feature that you could use to skip the text, but I think you still had to complete the escape rooms again. I think, you know, if you had some of the knowledge from completing them the first time, like some of the passwords and such, I believe you can skip portions of them, but it is still unfortunate that you have to save content in that matter. So we can make use of the skip feature here to, you know, skip ahead to the point where we actually pick the door. So now we will go through door number 8. So our current timeline is 5 and now 8.
I think I'm gonna go with door 8.
Okay, 8 it is.
Yeah.
All right then. That means June's got to go through 7.
What? Why?
What?
If the 6 of us are going to keep going without leaving anyone behind, there are only 3 ways we can do it. Have 3, 5, and 8 go through 7, and 4, 6, and 7 go through 8. 4, 5, and 7 go through 7, and 3, 6, and 8 go through 8. Or 3, 6, and 7 go through 7, and 4, 5, and 8 get 8. There are no other combinations. In other words, 3 and 4 and 7 and 8 can never go through the same doors. You get it now?
Oh no. You're saying we aren't gonna see each other again for a long time.
I mean, it's not that long.
Hey, come on. You're making it sound like we're never gonna see each other again. We gotta split up, but only for a while.
Although I suppose that at this point they don't know that the doors feed back into here.
This is just like when we went into the 4
Indeed.
and 5 doors, remember? We got split up then too, but we all met back up. I'll bet 7 and 8 are just like that.
Now this is another thing that you could intuit from how the game's laid out. If you carried a certain number of people through each door and you didn't recombine, you might not have the right combination for a future door.
You mean they're connected somewhere?
Yeah,
Makes complete
probably.
sense.
Probably.
I'm sure they're gonna connect somewhere.
Why? What makes you think so?
Just a hunch.
If they don't, then neither team can get through door 9.
See, it's the exact point that we were just making.
In other words, the game would end right here. Zero's been on top of his shit so far. I don't think he'd blow it now. I'm damn sure that son of a bitch wants to have his fun as long as possible. He's not gonna end this game until we get through the 9 door.
Everything's gonna be fine. We're gonna see each other again. I promise.
Yes. Promise?
You guys are done, right? Anyway, that's pretty much it. Clover and I will both go into separate groups. I figure I'll take 7 and Clover can take 8. Any problems with that, Clover?
Whatever.
All right, we're ready to go then. Let's move.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Then shall we go?
It's open.
Okay.
Hurry!
June.
Junpei.
What the hell are you doing?
Being distracted, so I kill us all.
81 seconds left. Hurry!
Ugh.
It stopped.
Pointless.
What an unpleasant girl.
Right, she wasn't always that way, but her demeanor has shifted considerably since Snake disappeared.
I bet she's not very popular with the boys.
Maybe pairing these two together was a mistake. Too late now. I better catch up to them.
Oh, it's a dead end.
Something tells me this combination isn't going to have the same rapport as Seven and Lotus.
There's a door on the left, though.
A laboratory? Huh.
Oh, that doesn't sound very pleasant. I don't like the look of this place.
Me either. But there aren't any other doors. It's not like we have a lot of choices.
Junpei,
Huh?
please. You first.
Ugh, fine. You know, I think the window looks into another room.
Maybe it's for monitoring something.
What the hell?
Ugh, it looks so creepy.
It's kind of like that doll is waiting for surgery.
This is a laboratory, right? I'd say it's more like it's waiting to be experimented on.
Ooh,
It's creepy either way. You don't think that thing's gonna suddenly sit up or something, do you?
well, I don't know. I mean, look at all those cables sticking out of it. If we press the wrong button, I don't know.
Stop it. Just thinking about it is terrifying.
Wait, where's Clover? What is she? Are you okay?
What are you talking about?
What? I'm just worried about you. You've been real quiet.
What? I can't be quiet if I want to?
Well, I mean, of course you can. I just...
Okay then. If I can be quiet if I want, just leave me alone, okay?
Come on, you know I can't do that. We gotta work together.
Junpei, you just don't get it! My brother's not the kind of person who'd just leave me behind! Something happened to him! Something bad.
Yeah.
What happened?
Look, just don't bother me, okay? Leave me alone.
Hey, wait, Clover! Hold on! That way is...
I told you to leave me alone!
Clover, watch out above you!
What the heck? What's going on here?
Hang on. I'll get it open.
Oh, for crying out. You'll never do it on your own.
Damn it! It's not moving.
Wait! Are you gonna give up? Just like that?
No, I'm not giving up. This has got to be another one of Zero's puzzles.
If it is, then there's gotta be a way to open it.
Just what I was thinking. Now all we gotta do is find it. Lotus and I can look around out here. Clover, you're gonna have to see if you can find anything in there.
Oh, yes, I'm on it.
Seek a way out.
That's usually a two-player video game, though, isn't it?
Har har. Alright, welcome to the laboratory. Oh, back to the lab again. You messed up. Red light on display. That means it's locked. How are we gonna unlock it? No keyhole, no card reader, no keyboard. Alright, a bunch of stuff over here. Which one? The one on top. I think it's a power cable. Take that. 3-pronged power cable. The clock stopped moving. 12:26. There's no time to screw around. Get it?
God damn it.
Why don't you move one? Nope, doesn't look like anything's happened. It's a keyhole. Just power that machine in the other room. How are we supposed to turn it on? Not a thing. It's a really old type of keyboard. Okay, that's just the same panel, so I think let's check out the other things. This monitor doesn't have a power cable. Hey, guess what we happen to have? Oh, shoot, I can't use this. Too many prongs? Not gonna fit. Welp. The keyboard. The mouse. Very descriptive, Junpei. Got some lockers.
On some level, you don't really need an explanation for certain things.
I know, that's what I'm poking fun at. Ethanol. Anhydrous. Sorry, anhydrous. Different from regular ethanol. It's a powerful cleaner. It can even erase marks left by a permanent marker. I wonder if we'll need that at some point. Guess that's all there is. Bunch of lockers. They have red lights. The lights are not green. Ergo, we cannot open them. Alright, and nothing. Boxes. I don't really get it. Junpei, do something, please. Don't know what kind of table this is, but part of it's all black. There's a pen lying over here. Probably something underneath all that pen. Hey, guess what I found? And it, but it's in my hand. Take it. Do I have to like go over the bars and there we go? Okay. What am I gonna wipe with?
Makes sense.
Just kidding, just kidding. Well, we're definitely not using the cable.
It's too bad you don't have that towel.
So we're gonna no. What about your side? It won't work. Can't even move the knob. Well, that's not helpful. That's the way out, I'm pretty sure. Yep. Anything over on this, right? Yeah, we don't have a key for that. Yeah, we don't have anything else other than the cable. There wasn't anything special about this. We already checked everything in there. Can't open those yet. Yeah, because there's anything. I feel kind of special. Creepy mannequin. What do you mean? Oh, Let me go look. Has 2. That's it. Aha! That's just the plug. The plug? Yeah, that'll work. Wait, what? Do we... No, we didn't get it. Clover? Clover? Maybe because you unplugged it? Could you... Yeah? Please? What? Why is she not? How do I get the plug from her? Okay, there we go. What a weird drawing. Numbers in some kind of grid. Okay, you're gonna give me the plug now too? Nope, okay. Actually have to use the file screen for once. That's not the file screen button. Clover's note. Okay, we got 3, 2, 4, 1. Interesting. There are a number of things that this could be. It could be Sudoku. It could be. Well, actually, let's see what the hint. Okay, that's all it says. Could also be a magic square, maybe. Although it doesn't have the right sum for a complete one, but could be a limited one. Oh, now you give it to us. All right, let's turn the power back on. Why not? Not connected to the main computer.
Oh, that worked. What?
Updating RSF file. Make directory. Make BC. 27.3 seconds start.
Huh? It's running on its own?
It certainly looks like it.
Isn't that kinda weird?
What?
Well, it's not connected to the main computer, right?
Could be connected to something else, Junpei.
There's just this keyboard and monitor. The only cable connected to this thing is the power cable we just plugged in. So, why is it working?
Maybe it's a wireless display.
A wireless display?
Yes, it connects to your computer wirelessly. Hence the name. Have you been living in a cave, Junpei?
Is that normal?
Yes, at least where I worked.
Oh.
Oh, it stopped.
Pass with a colon.
Looks like we need to
Password.
enter a password.
Again? There must be a hint around here somewhere.
Could you go take a look?
Yeah, I'm on it. What are you going to do?
I'll see if I can do something about this on my own.
On your own?
Yep, on my own.
Lotus?
All right. Let's kick some ass.
Wait, what?
Didn't expect that, did you?
Of course I didn't. You're typing so fast. I can't even see your fingers. What kind of job do you have? What are you?
I'm unemployed at the moment. I used to work for a cybersecurity firm, but I quit.
Why?
Huh? Oh, it was just something.
I see.
Hmm.
Oh, what are you doing now?
I'm going to try and brute force it.
Brute what?
A brute force attack is... Well, the short version is that I just attack the thing head on. A brute force attack is one of the simplest ways to break a cipher.
Thousands of hundreds of thousands of combinations.
It checks every possible combination until it finds the right one. For a complex cipher, it can take a very long time. I'm writing a program that would run an attack like that on its own. It's not the most elegant solution, certainly. But given the circumstances, there isn't much else I can do. Oh, but back to what we were talking about earlier.
What were we talking about?
The wireless display? It's kind of strange if you think about it, isn't it? How do I put it? Well, let's say you write a program that calculates an addition problem for you, all right? So you enter 1 + 1. The screen will show you 2. See? Isn't that strange?
No?
Oh, come on now. Of course a caveman like you would think it was strange. You said so just a minute ago. You're just not getting it, are you? Who calculated 1 + 1?
The main computer, right? You said it connected to the monitor wirelessly.
Yeah, but someone who grew up in a cave wouldn't know that, right? They'd probably think that this thing here, the monitor, is doing the calculating. And once they've decided that, they'll start examining this monitor. They might poke the screen or something. Ah, I see the color changes when I press it here. Then they might investigate the hardware on the inside. Oh, I see. So this wire supplies the power. Eventually, they might even cut the wires. Ah, yes. Just as I expected. When this wire is cut, no results appear. Therefore, it must be this device which does the calculations.
But you haven't proved that. You just proved that it's the one that displays them.
But the truth is that, just like you said, the computer is doing the calculating. But these cave people wouldn't know that, because they have no idea that the monitor and the computer are connected wirelessly.
So, what are you trying to say?
Nothing, really. It's just, I thought maybe, what if the relationship between human beings and our brains is like that?
Huh?
Well, let's say you stick a bunch of electrodes into parts of the brain.
Yeah, this is where they take the leap.
A scientist examining the signals they
They
send
go
out
real
might say,
far.
Interesting. So stimulating this part of the brain causes the person to see colors. That must mean this neuron cluster controls that function. Okay, let's see what happens when I cut out this part. Ah, just what I thought. Cutting off this part causes that function to cease. Therefore, human thought processes must occur in the human brain. See? Doesn't it sound the same? Maybe the brain is just an output device, like this monitor. Maybe our thought processes actually occur somewhere else, in a main body. We just don't know it. We never even think about it. Just like those cave people wouldn't know about wireless communications. We can't imagine that there's some unknown medium that transfers information into our brains, where we experience that information as thoughts.
The brain is just an output device. Human thought actually occurs somewhere else? That's just crazy talk.
Maybe that's the cause of Seven's amnesia. If memory is actually stored somewhere else, in some sort of main body somewhere, maybe he hasn't forgotten anything at all. He's just having a difficult time accessing his memories because the monitor, his brain, has been damaged.
Huh.
I suppose that would explain aphasia and blindsight, too. Perhaps they actually can speak or see. The monitor just isn't functioning properly. I guess people with prosopagnosia could be suffering from the same thing.
Wait a minute. What?
What? You've never heard of prosopagnosia?
Let me ask you, Gully, have you?
Yes. Because of this conversation.
No, I was going to say, before the game mentioned it.
No.
Yes, because I know of the game.
Before you knew of it existing in this game.
No.
Okay.
I knew
It means a
about the
condition
other
where the mind
ones,
can't
but not
distinguish
that one.
between human faces. In other
Yeah,
words, my face would look the same as Clover's or even yours.
Yeah, this one's a little bit more specific to the point where I think most people probably won't know it offhand.
So they can't remember faces, which is how
I knew
most people
synesthesia,
recognize each
though.
other. That means that people with prosopagnosia have trouble recognizing even people they're close to. Usually they can make do by associating people with other things. Their voices, their clothes, their hair.
Does that mean other people's faces look like blanks?
No, I don't think so. Well, you've seen monkeys, like in a zoo, right? To you and me, all the monkey faces look the same, even though they've obviously got faces. It's almost impossible for a human to distinguish between them. The zoo staff that works with them would learn to identify different monkeys eventually. But you or I couldn't, unless one had a scar or something else to set it apart. Well, that's how people would be to someone with prosopagnosia.
Prosopagnosia. Huh. I didn't even know that kind of thing existed. And, what were we talking about?
The idea that your brain is just an output device, like a monitor.
Are you serious about that stuff?
Not really. I was just kidding for about half of it.
What about the other half?
Which half?
Well, I guess I was just adulting.
Not funny.
It's nothing more than a story I made up out of boredom. Don't take it seriously. It was the first thing that came to mind, and I just talked about it to kill time. But looks like I don't need to talk anymore.
Why?
I don't have to kill time any longer.
Oh, then you finished that brute whatever thing?
I certainly did. And let's see what we got. Piece of cake.
The screen changed again. What the hell is that?
It's a 3x3 grid. And where else have we seen 3x3 grids? It's the lockers.
Never before.
No idea.
Never
It's like a
before. Never
puzzle.
seen that shape before in my life.
Huh? Aren't you gonna, I don't know, do more computer stuff?
No, I can't do anymore. It won't let me do any more programming. See? The keyboard. Nothing. So, there's nothing more I can do.
Well,
I guess I'll leave this to you then, Junpei.
What?
Let me take a break, alright? I did my part.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Thanks, Lotus.
No problem. Make sure you know when you should thank people.
Now, I better take care of this myself. No more relying on anyone else.
All right, what do we do? Okay, it's match all the colors. Oh, we get 4 moves. That was hard.
It's nice they gave you the clue. I hate those.
It's the lockers. Yeah, you could just make the whole box the thing. This one has the Earth symbol on it. Probably don't need that right now. As for the other key, we saw a keyhole on that one panel
Hey,
to the
Junpei,
right.
do you have a minute?
What's up?
Sure. Yep. I have a minute.
I wanted to ask you something.
Hmm?
Junpei, you went into door 5 with my brother, right?
Sure did.
Did you hear him say, like, anything weird?
Huh? Well, let me think. Sorry, Clover. I can't really think of anything. I mean, he did mention that his hearing exceeds that of a regular person, or something like that, but that's about it.
Okay.
Hey, wait a minute.
Hmm?
Look, I don't know if I should ask you things, but if you don't mind, I was hoping you could tell me if... Is Snake, I mean, was he born...
You're talking about his eyes?
Yeah.
No, he wasn't born blind. When he was a kid, he got in an accident. A really bad car accident. He couldn't see after that. And his arm.
His arm?
Yeah, my brother's left arm is... it's not like a normal person's arm. It's fake. It's not a real arm. The accident hurt him really bad. To save him, they had to cut off his arm.
Oh.
Is that all you wanted to ask me?
Look, I'm sorry for making you talk about all that painful stuff.
It's not that.
That sure is an interesting fact. But anyways, look at this shiny computer panel.
It'd be a shame if someone turned it off.
I mean, it was already off, I think.
It'd be a shame if someone turned it even more off.
How do you turn it even more off?
Shotgun.
We don't have one of those, though. You pay this thing in here is on now. You like play with it a bit? I don't think it's working. Monitor. Wash basin. Oh, right, I never looked at that. How does stuff the cables? Ah, so the shielding is gone. Oh, there's a drain. I'm pretty sure that was all of the things in the room. Oh, right, the stairs. How could I have forgotten? How to restore to experimental device. That's not particularly helpful. We still haven't done anything with that clue that she dug up for us, but maybe that's for whatever's in there. Talk about this when you get out, okay? Yay. First time I've seen a genuine smile at this chick. Increase the voltage. Max voltage. What? I think... Uh-oh. That was very, very pixelated. The mannequin's head. It's on fire. What the hell? Fire detected. Fire detected. The emergency system will be activated. Well, that's no bueno. It's so hot in here. Help me. All right. See, all we had to do was start a fire. Clover, are you okay? You hurt? Of course I'm not alright. It's almost dead. Wait, do we just leave it?
I'm surprised you didn't literally say you baka.
Thank God we got out of there.
What was... Oh! I figured out what the thing that Clover gave us was. It's the squares that you need to press to solve the switch puzzle. The one with the green and red squares.
Yeah.
Interesting thing is, order doesn't matter for that.
Well, it's just telling you what the four are.
It's just telling you which four, I guess.
Yeah, finally.
Oh, yeah.
All right, well, we won't get too far into this novel section, but I guess we'll just get as far as we can in the next few minutes.
All right, let's go.
Makes sense.
Okay.
Damn, none of these open. They're all locked.
Actually, let me see. Okay, yeah, there's only one per room here, because these ones reconverge right there.
How about that one?
Let's hope this is the door with the prize.
Also,
Jumpy!
Huh?
well, it's a prize.
June? Santa! 7!
Hey, what are you guys doing here?
Ball return.
What? But we didn't...
Apparently, that's become one of my running gags.
Hey guys, could you come take a look at this?
Hey, on the wall.
A map of the ship's interior?
It says C deck.
So it's the map for this floor then?
Door 7. And... Door 8. Yep, they both eventually end up at this hallway.
Yeah, isn't that what I said? We aren't going to be split up permanently till we find door 9. We might get separated for a little while, but we'll see each other again. Otherwise, we won't be able to open door 9. That's how the nonary game works.
Wait a sec. This leads to...
Oh,
You've got to be kidding me.
We may as well go.
yeah.
Oh, almost forgot. We should keep this.
Ready? I'm gonna open it.
I knew it. We're back. In the hospital room.
I see. I believe I understand what you're saying. The 6 of you split into 2 teams and went through doors 7 and 8. You solved the puzzles in the operating room and the laboratory, and then met one another in the hallway after opening your respective locked doors. At any rate, I feel a bit silly for my little show of altruism. I know I said I was sure you'd come back for me. I didn't think it would happen so soon, though.
Well, we saw each other again and we ain't dead, so I say that's good enough. Anyway, I say we get out of this creepy old place. We found the key we need.
The key?
Ain't that what I just said? I'm talking about the Jupiter key. We found it in the operating room. Here.
Spoilers.
Whoa.
Nice catch.
Jeez. I see. So this is Jupiter.
I'm gonna let you hold on to that, all right?
And I'm
It's
gonna let
obviously
you
a
hold
plot.
on to the plot for next time. Well, actually, let's see. How we can't be that far from. Well, I don't know. I probably should just stop. For now, we can always just pick that up next time. All right. So we'll do another safety save, and this time we'll actually return to the title screen. All right. So we got the ending in, and we even got in a little bit extra. We did door 8.
Can you only change timeline to whatever the hell it actually is when you hit an ending, or can you do it whenever you want?
Nope, you can do it whenever you want. Which I might actually make use of, if only once. Because there is that one novel section. You noticed, like, when all of the things converged after 3, 7, and 8, where you can willingly choose to go in door 2 after doing one of the other ones. Obviously, there isn't a reason to, since we already chose door 3, which always goes to door 2. So we've already done door 2. So there's no reason to do it. But if you want to get all of the things on the flow chart, then you do have to select that. So I might just do that and then rewind it and actually go forward with the one that I wanted to do.
Makes sense.
But that'll happen next time. So, oh, King's still alive. Yeah, I think we have to go for the yellow submarine reference, right? And we're doing the whole thing. We all live in a yellow submarine. Let me grab the link for any of the old-fashioned peeps. And let's see, before we commence the raid, or I guess while I'm in the process of starting it, I'll be streaming more of this on Thursday. I will probably do a speedrun stream tomorrow. Hopefully I'll be feeling up to that. And yeah, beyond that, I think that's it for my plans for this week. I guess I'll probably be doing Monster Hunter on Sunday. Should be starting around noon-ish Pacific. But yeah, that's all for me. So thank you very much for watching. And we'll see you next time.
See ya.
Commence raid.
One of the luggage.
So, what did you think?
That's right. Hey, Red. Welcome to the end of the Psychonauts 2.
I think
Or living in the yellow submarine.